The Rockets play before the hometown crowd here in downtown Houston, Texas. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Looking at the last game for the Houston Rockets, it was a win against the Lakers in Los Angeles. And just one look at the score tells you all you need to know. They were dominant in just about every area.
Yeah, tough place to play on the road, and you just saw how comfortable they were shooting the basketball.
Well, we have to give credit to the coaching staff. Terrific offensive strategy. Got them some great looks.
In the early part of the season, Steve, if the chemistry isn't working, what can you do to try to fix that chemistry issue?
You know, obviously the general manager and the coaches, this is where they have to be communicating amongst one another, and they have to have a great feel. Because if it's not working, and this is where you have to look at maybe benching some guys or possibly trading somebody. But that's where communication comes in. You got to have it from management to coaching to players.
Players want to know, don't they? They don't want to be left in the dark. At least they want to know the lay of the land for it.
Most of the great organizations, the communication's out front, and that's what players love. They love the trust factor from management to coaches to organizations.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at the Bulls. And down low, it's Markkanen and Carter. Allen is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Porter in at the small forward. And here's Carter following the three from Chris Paul. Outside, Porter down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the floater. Rebounded by Capella. The three from Harden. Allen with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Passes to Carter. Porter kicks to from 13. Good on the jump shot.
And you like to see this from LaVine, attacking in the paint with confidence.
Allen left side. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Goes back up. That one misses. Good work defensively by Carter.
Only 1 of 4 to start, looking to find that rhythm. And the defense daring him to shoot that. Good plan right there. The winners of 6 championship titles, the Chicago Bulls, all in the 1990s, and all with Jordan and Pippen.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Jim Boylan. He said even though this was their first meeting of the year, he did not expect there to be a feeling out period between these teams. He said, we have a group of guys who can score and do it in a hurry. We're going to go right at them and test their defense early on. Looks like they're in attack mode, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Well, we often hear a coach talk about defense first, but today they're concentrating on their offense.
And I like the idea that he wants them to get some early momentum. Just never hurts a team to get off to a quick start.
And they've got the kind of offense where if they are able to land those early punches, they can get an opponent on the ropes and never let him off. You look at that lead pass there. He just has such a great feel for the game.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Bell, checked in for Markkanen. Denzel Valentine comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Luwawu is checked in for Zach LaVine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Allen. Now here's Valentine. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Oklahoma City. Pass to Luwawu. And the pass to Bell. From downtown. Can't hit that one. And it's Houston the other way. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and taking on an interconference foe, certainly not a rival. They're the better team, and they showed it, winning both matchups last season.
And here are the Bulls now. After the miss from Allen. Luwawu, the pass to Bell. And Fareed comes to help. Knocked away. Stolen by Allen. On against Rivers. And Allen slams it in.
I mean, wonderful court vision. Sometimes Rivers gets locked in to finding his own shot. This time, finds the open man.
Here's Luwawu. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Down against Rivers. Dunn kicks to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Off target from outside. Rockets leading by 5. And it's in there. Allen's got 8 points.
You have to credit the pinpoint pass for making that play possible.
For Chicago, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Carter. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
That's one of his specialties, just squaring up from medium range.
Yeah, he has the height to shoot over most any defender and the touch to make it with consistency.
Allen's shot is off.
That's just 2 tough competitors meeting right at the rim. Someone, in my opinion, had to lose.
That one goes in. Luwawu's got his first 2 points of the night.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Back to the action after this word. Rockets elevated by James Harden to one of the league's powerhouse.
This time isn't going to last long. You know, we have a window. It goes by extremely fast. I cherish these moments. You know, I embrace them.
And a whole new 5 on the floor. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Markkanen, he's checked in for Carter. Porter comes in for Denzel Valentine. Zach LaVine's checked in for Luwawu-Cabarrot. And Allen subbed in for Chris Dunn. Rockets leading by 4. Paul and Harden are the incredible backcourt duo. And Stevenson is out there with Allen. And it's Capella in at the center. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And Lauri Markkanen out of Finland, an extremely high skill level to his game. Smitty, is he a finished product?
Not at all. With his passion for the game, he's only going to get better and better. Some 7-footers don't have that drive. He does, Kevin.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Lakers was driven. He scored 34 points, and there really wasn't much you could do to stop him. He shot it efficiently from both the floor and the foul line. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David, for another reminder of just what an unbelievable performance that was.
One that everyone's still talking about tonight. He dominated that game in just about every way possible.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what he's got in store for us tonight. Maybe he tops himself again. I think he just might do it.
And here we go with Allen running it up the court.
And a lot to like about that play, particularly how it ends.
Yeah, at the rack. That's what you want in transition, a high percentage look.
Allen passes to Markkanen. He kicks to Bell. Outside, Levine. From past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
You know, I like the competitive fire, but he's still really out of sync.
Harden gets the bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Allen passes to Markkanen. Now Bell. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Allen. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Levine made that one only his 4th of this game after firing 10 times from the floor.
Tough to challenge Levine out there. Big lift on his shot, and you must close out quicker on him.
Capella. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And the Rockets lead by 7.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint. 3
seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Levine can't hit.
You know, a little off his game this quarter. Still trying to find a rhythm, though.
Stevenson finds Allen.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. And here's Levine. From deep three-point range. Got it!
Yes, indeed.
He got it! What a shot!
Concentration.
Free points at the buzzer.
How in the world did he get that one to go?
And so it's Houston with their... We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Really an incredible game from AI.
Man, through the first 2 quarters, he was extremely aggressive, picked up a number of steals.
He did a nice job reading their plays as they were developing. His anticipation was off the charts.
So the Bulls 5 right now, and down low it's Markkanen and Carter. Zach LaVine is out there with Allen, and it's Porter at the 3-slot.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Last season marked the change, Smitty, as we know, in the number of timeouts a team can get, as well as the length of those timeouts. You think it's helped speed the game along a little bit, made it more efficient?
Yeah, I think it has. I love it that the coaching staffs are limited to 2 timeouts during the last 3 minutes. I love that it sped up the game. I think next for us to start to look at how much time is spent on referees looking at the replay of plays. I think that's the next step for the NBA to kind of speed up the game.
And the Bulls making a change here. Dunn's checked in, and Allen drops them both.
It's a luxury to have a big man who can shoot free throws this way.
Dunn kicks to LaVine. Passes it to Carter. And Capella over to help. Down against Paul. Goes up the baseline. Rockets with the rebound. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. Back to Harden. Paul passes to Allen. A floater. Harden inside the 3-point line. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Harden's got 11 points.
Yeah, you got your shooters and you have your scorers, but James Harden is both.
Chicago calls timeout.
And the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
You know, for the most part, their perimeter D is holding up, but they might have to sacrifice some of that to close down the lane.
So for the Bulls, Denzel Valentine comes in for Lauri Markkanen, and Luwawu subbed in for Otto Porter Jr. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. LaVine looking around to the left side wing. Valentine wide open, he fires. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Zach LaVine won back-to-back dunk contests in 2015 and 2016. The second one against Eric Gordon, an all-time classic.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Kicks it to Valentine. Done outside. Carter up top. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Valentine. And Dr. J said it best. Zach LaVine is among the greatest performers in dunk contest history.
LaVine doesn't actually dunk a whole lot in regular games. But when he gets out in transition, though, step back.
Neto finds Allen. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Done outside. 3, LaVine. Not going to go that time. And the Rockets take it the other way.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Dunn kicks to Carter. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Neto, the pass to Allen. Here's Neto, guarded by Levine. Down low. Allen left side. Shoots from 12. Here's Fareed. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Zach LaVine.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Sheer hustle and will out there. He wanted the ball more, and he went up and got it with some style.
Carter kicks to Valentine. Here's Luau, defended by Allen. Shot to stop the run. No good from Luau. Houston leading by 13. Allen surveying the D. Fareed finds Allen and slam dunk by Allen.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. The Bulls have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Dunn attacking. Bell trying to break loose. That's good from Dunn on the assist by Carter.
This is a common scenario for Chris Dunn. Pushing the action, drawing contact, making a play.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Dunn against Rivers. Fareed outside. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Scott doesn't go for him. And so it's the Houston Rockets. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be back with you shortly. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up.
Making some changes. Allen comes in for Scott, and Lance Stevenson subbed in for Eric Gordon. And Chicago also making a switch. Levine's checked in for Dunn. The engine of this team, Paul and Harden in the backcourt. Allen is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Stevenson in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Another one for Zach. He has a scorer's mentality. Very dangerous when he gets into rhythm.
Harden the pass to Capella. He kicks it to Stevenson. Looking for Allen and gets it there. Paul outside. Stevenson outside. From deep Harden. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Stevenson's got 5 assists in the game. Bulls trail by 12. It's Allen on the wing. Over Harden. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Harden has a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Capella with the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 14.
And a high percentage look there, and he takes full advantage. Bumps up the lead.
Yeah, the lead now is double digits. Some tricky matchups out there. Not a lot of solutions.
Allen against Harden. Allen kicks to Markkanen. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And with all the defensive switching, every team, Steve, looking for great help defenders. I'm sure you've got a list of your favorites in that category.
Yeah, guys been able to guard their guy, then come over and switch, and then help out on the drive. And Draymond Green does a nice job. Rudy Gobert, and everybody would say, well, his size, but you still have to have that anticipation. I love what Clint Capella can do for the Houston Rockets. He's done a nice job for them as well.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Rockets.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Allen.
You know, the story of this game was his offensive production. It didn't matter what the defense threw at him. He just found ways to counter and led his team.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Rockets.
Houston's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Harden kicks to Capella. And it's Allen with the jam.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
Well, this is less about winning the game now and more about making a bold statement.
Allen passes to Markkanen. Back to Allen. Lets it go from 14. Allen with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Carter against Capella. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they've earned this one, showing an ability to dominate in front of their home crowd.
You know, you feel on top of the world when it happens as a player, just the relationship you have with the fans.
Allen surveying the D. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so